Mensaje del ciudadano Nicolas Maduro, presidente constitucional de la República Bolivariana de Venezuela, comandante en jefe de la Fuerza Armada Nacional Bolivariana, con motivo al 105 aniversario de la aviación militar bolivariana y 33 de la gesta heroica del 27 de noviembre de 1992.
Dos sonidos aquí.
Oficiales, soldados
Officers
de la gloriosa aviación militar
of the glorious
bolivariana. General en jefe Vladimir Padrino,
General-in-Chief
ministro del
Padrino, Minister of the Popular Minister and Security and Peace Minister,
jefe
General-in-Chief
Mayor General Lenín Ramírez Villasmil, comandante general de la aviación militar bolivariana. A todos los hombres y mujeres que con su moral y su uniforme glorioso custodian nuestro cielo,
the ones who are taking care of our sky,
mi respeto.
my respect, my congratulations forever.
Días como hoy
Days as today
nos deben elevar el espíritu,
has done to high our spirit
la fuerza viva de la
to feel
historia palpitando
the
siempre
force of
entre
the
nosotros.
history beating among
La
us.
aviación militar
The military
hoy cumple
Air Force
105 años.
has 105 years today,
Celebramos
and with it we are
el valor,
celebrating
la disciplina,
the courage and discipline, historical one,
cuidan el cielo
of the
azul
one
de
that take
esta
care
patria
of the blue sky of this
un poco
homeland
más.
for more than a century.
Calendario patrio está
The homeland
lleno
calendar
de memorias
is full
y
of
de
memories
verdades contundentes.
and strong truths.
Este 25 de
This
noviembre
25 of November,
celebramos los 200
we are
años
celebrating 200
de la
years
entrega de la espada del Perú,
of
la
the
espada de Lima,
given of the Peruvian spade, the Lima spade
Santísima Trinidad, Bolívar, Palacios y Blanco,
to
consagrándolo
Bolivar,
como el gran libertador del Perú,
giving him
el
the
libertador
title
de
of the
Centroamérica.
Liberator of Peru.
Hoy
Today,
celebramos con coherencia,
we are celebrating with
espada
coherence,
frente, bandera batiente al viento,
waving flags
pueblo
in
y
the wind,
soldados marchando juntos,
people and soldiers going together, convinced that we are the same
de
ones,
Boyacá,
from Guayacá,
de Carabobo,
from Carabobo,
de Bomboná, de Pichincha,
from
de
Bomboná,
Colón,
Pichincha,
de
Ayacucho,
los mismos fundadores de Bolivia.
the same founders of Bolivia. Here we are.
Ayer, 26 de noviembre,
Yesterday, 26th
conmemoramos
of November, we
el
commemorated,
día de hoy también
and today too,
la celebración de la firma
the celebration
del Tratado de Regularización de la Guerra
of regulation of war treatment
el
signature
libertador
between
Simón Bolívar
the Liberator Simon Bolivar and the Chief
y
General
ejércitos imperiales
of the
de
imperial
España,
armies from Spain,
allá en Trujillo,
over there in Trujillo, that gave
al
birth
derecho humanitario
to the human right
de guerra
of war,
moderno.
of modern war,
Escrito
treatment that was
puño y letra
written
por el gran mariscal
by
de
hand
Ocho Antonio José de Sucre,
by José de Sucre, the great
orientado
Mariscal,
por la
and
mente genial de nuestro libertador,
made by
dice
the
fácil
genius mind of our Liberator.
que vio
It is
nacer
easy to say, but the
a este
century that
componente
so born this
nuestra
component,
aviación militar
our military airplane,
fue uno
from
de
the
los más
20th century was
violentos
one
y convulsos
of the more
conocidos por la
dark
humanidad.
known by humanity.
Tiempos marcados
Times
por las llamadas guerras mundiales,
they were marked by the
por el
world wars,
surgimiento
by the
fascismo y del
emerging of
nazismo,
fascism and Nazism,
y por el nacimiento
and
de
the
la hegemonía
born
mundial
of the world hegemony of the real and moral empire.
ese siglo. Venezuela vio pasar
That
una
century,
historia
Venezuela was passing through a very difficult story, dark story,
de resistencia.
complex one,
Sin
from
embargo,
resilience.
tenemos que traer
But we have to bring a date, a vital date,
calendario del despertar
from the calendar of the awakenings of our
el
homeland.
glorioso 27
The
de
glorious
noviembre
27th November
1992,
1992
marcó el renacimiento
that
moral
marked
de la
the
aviación
reborn,
militar
the moral
venezolana,
reborn of the military
declaró
airplanes
para siempre y por
from
siempre
Venezuela that
el
mark
carácter
forever
bolivariano
the
de
Bolivarian
nuestra aviación
of
militar.
our Air Force.
Hoy
Today,
honramos esta fecha
we are honoring this
con
date
sentido profundo.
with a very deep since
revolución bolivariana
the Bolivarian Revolution
enfrentando todos
is
los retos
facing
de todas
all
las
the
épocas,
challenges of all
ha
epochs,
logrado avanzar
has
para que
advanced
nuestro país crezca,
for our country to
la
grow,
economía se
the
diversifique de
economy
manera
goes in
positiva,
different ways,
se expandan los mercados
the
internacionales
markets
para
are
nuevos
spread all over
productos,
the world
aumente y
for our
consolidemos
products. We
con los
heighten
cuadrantes de paz la seguridad
with the peace
del
quadrangles
ciudadano, de la ciudadana como
the
política
peace
de
of the
Estado,
citizens in this country,
preservando siempre
preserving always
la vida
life
como derecho,
as a
la
right,
dignidad y la soberanía
dignity
de
and
nuestro
sovereignty of our
Hoy,
homeland.
en
Today,
este tiempo histórico,
in this historical time,
la democracia
democracy,
es algo tangible
it is something tangible
de todos los días
of all days,
y se practica intensamente
and is deeply
como democracia
practiced
cotidiana en
as a
el
daily
territorio,
democracy in the land,
como libertad apropiada por los humildes, por el
as a
hombre de a
liberty
pie.
possessed by the
Son los vecinos y
humble
vecinas
people. Neighbors
quienes diagnostican,
are the one who diagnose,
debaten,
speak
deciden,
about, decide,
formulan,
ask,
planifican y
planify,
construyen soluciones.
and build solutions.
Venezuela
Venezuela
ha logrado
has
ocupar
reached
un lugar respetable
to
en
take
este
a
mundo
respectable place in this
como
world
heredera del
as a
concepto
heir
republicano
of the Republican concept of equality, liberty, and the revolutionary concept of democracy of the great liberator Simón Bolívar and the others liberators. This military parade, 27 of November 2025, invite us to reflection all the context of challenge that our home has. From 17 weeks, foreign forces, imperialist forces, are threatening continuously to break the peace of the Caribbean Sea, of South America, and from Venezuela. On the fakes and gross arguments that nobody believes, not even the United States public opinion, the word opinion, unless the powerful Venezuelan opinion. 17 weeks from psychological war and moral pressures that far from threatening us has awakened an incredible force of resilience, a fabulous force that is called the force of the homeland conscience of our Venezuela. We have taken out big lessons from this problem, and all the ones that we have lived, but particularly from this one. We have taken out great reflections that years before, full of a calm, we cannot think just very clear. And today we have the point of view, the national interest and the peace right of our people. In these months, we have done successfully 2 drills, popular and military drills, together, joint Independence 200 drill from north to south, from east to west, in all the defense zones, comprehensive zones in the country, along broad the whole territory, showing a great capacity to coordinate, order, control, communication, and above all, popular military policial union that expresses the wish of the whole Venezuela to defend the right to peace and stability, as it is guaranteed the international right in the United Nations Charter or in our Constitution. We began just listing just the people. It was impressive. And after that, we keep on going with organizing. And our people went to the headquarters, to the military units, and then the military went with all the power and knowledge and professionalism to the communities to integrate the militia units, the comprehensive integral basis, and integrating the defensive capacity in the territories. Today, we can say in Venezuela, there is no threat or aggression that is going to frighten our people or that will take us aback. Our people is prepared with serenity to defend its country, its homeland, its land, its sky, its sea, its soul and history, with Bolivar in front of us. This doctrine, officials, soldiers from our Air Force, Bolivarian Air Force in your day, was the creation, a magnificent creation of our endless commander, Hugo Rafael Chavez Fría. He discovered it, studied it, and was creating steps to make it a military doctrine made in Venezuela. And it becomes an strategic concept of the defense of the nation, and to be lining, organizing in weaponry, methodology, moral, to take care the biggest treasure of our homeland, the independence, national independence, the dignity of our people, and the right to peace, the right to life, to the future and development of our country. We have reached also a great national consensus, which is the support of the union of all the Venezuelan nation, of all Venezuelans. All surveys with a great professionalism are saying that more than 94% of Venezuelans reject the threat of attacking to Venezuela, the psychological and moral war, and reject all that has to do with the threat of the imperialism for our oil, gold, gas. More than 94% are supporting the effort of peace that we are doing. And numbers are very big. Not seen before. The 82% of Venezuelans, they are saying that are ready to defend their sacred homeland with arms, weapons in their arms. This is an intense history. That number of the surveys is not statistic. For us, it is a historical command to defend the country and to guarantee the victory, always the victory, the independence and peace. Comrades, every date, historical date, at least in 3 times, that happens simultaneously. What we were, what we are, and what we will be. Certainly what we are going to do. 2 centuries after, every day we are conquering new independences. The mental independence, cultural independence, educational independence, the value of impermanence, cultural, economical one, technological, political, accelerating just transformations towards 2030 and more years that we are going to commemorate the bicentenary of the going to the sky of the liberator and his reincarnation in the peoples of our Latin America. Year in which our liberator crossed from being a simple mortal to an immortal cause, as Simon Rodriguez, the master, said when he said, Bolivar was not a man, was and is a cause, an immortal cause. Our homeland has lived, as we have insisted several times, at least four stages, which made possible the ways that today we are walking on, from peace and sovereignty. Firstly, we went from rebellions against the imperialism to refundation. After refundation, civic and military resistance. And then we enter from, since 2021, the national reborn. But also, the dark forces from the empire and their allies have moved from place to place in each epoch, and they are degenerated in fascism that we know right now. That extremism are desperate. They want to stain the national life. They want to stain the name of our military institution, our soldiers. But the only thing that they have reached is that today we can say that our military institution, our Air Force and our people today are shining more than with glory and capacities that many times ago. I have said, and I reaffirm it, we are the sun people, the liberators from the people of the sun in South America, that restitute liberty to the Incas, to the Aymaras, Quechuas, Mayas, that join all this great effort of people, the Aztec people, the Caribbean people, the sun that you are guarding with your steel condors has defeated the darkest nights. Every day that cross, it is a victory for the national spirit over the threats, the imperial threats. It is a victory of the national union facing the psychological world, the gross lies. It is another victory over fascism, inter and external. Independence, Mr. Officers, Madam Officers, soldiers, independence and peace are a heritage, invisible heritage of our republic for now and forever. That's why today, in this solemn act, 105 years from the foundation of the Air Force and the 33 years of the birth of the Bolivarian character of our Bolivarian Air Force, I am asking to you to be always with serenity, alert, ready to defend our rights as a nation, as a free homeland and sovereign. And I know that you never will fail to Venezuela. I know that Venezuela can count on you. If history would demand it, to declare just a republic in arms, again the history will see us erasing. Again, the history will see us waking up with the sacred flag of Miranda, the sacred banner of Miranda or Bolivar, the blue, white, red, and the 8 stars shining victoriously. And we have only one destiny, the victory of our dignity, the victory of our history. Never ever anything is going to break our peace, not even the blockade, not even sanctions, not this psychological war, or what they are going to throw over Venezuela. They are not going to get it, and never are going to get it. Wherever they wanted to plant fear, division.
se hizo más fuerte el
It
valor,
was
la
strong, the
voluntad,
courage,
la valentía y la unión nacional.
and the national union.
Queridos compatriotas,
Dear comrades,
tras cada batalla
after every battle,
siempre ha estado
there is always
al
been
frente un solo sujeto
at the front
histórico,
only one
el
subject,
pueblo
the people,
unido,
united
Venezuela.
people from Venezuela,
el pueblo unido hecho
the
soldado.
united people as a soldier. The order,
Siempre está dada.
it is always given
Preservar
to
el azul
preserve
inmenso del cielo
the big,
venezolano.
big blue of our sky.
Déjeme decirle
Let me tell you
que este obrero que está aquí,
that this
presidente
a worker
constitucional
that is in here,
de la
president
República
of this
Bolivariana
republic,
de Venezuela, presidente
president
del pueblo,
of
me
the
siento
people,
orgulloso
I am
de ser
proud
comandante
of being
en jefe de
the
esta
chief
aviación
commander
militar
of
bolivariana,
this Air Force, Bolivarian Air Force,
hermosa y
this
poderosa
beautiful and
Fuerza
powerful
Armada Nacional
Air Force.
Bolivariana. Feliz 105
Happy
aniversario.
105th anniversary.
Aviación militar bolivariana.
Air Force from
Digo
Venezuela.
desde mi corazón,
I am saying from my heart, long live Bolivar,
que viva Sucre,
long live Sucre,
que viva el espíritu inmortal
long
de
live the
Ayacucho,
immortal spirit from
que
Ayacucho,
viva nuestro comandante Hugo
long live
Chávez,
our commander
que
Hugo
viva la
Chavez,
patria unida.
long live the united country.
Y le pido
And I ask you,
al Dios Todopoderoso
to the Holy God, the creator of the sky
que siga cubriendo con su
and
manto
earth, to
protector
cover with his
a nuestra
protector
patria.
meant our
Nuestro Señor
country,
Jesucristo, que
and
entregué
to Jesucristo, the
nuestra
one
patria
I give
venezolana,
my
que sea
Venezuelan country
comandante en jefe
to be
de
the
esta
commander-in-chief
batalla victoriosa
of this victorious
que tiene un solo destino,
battle that have only one
nuestra
destiny,
república crecida,
our grown-up republic,
reverdeciendo en prosperidad y
reign
paz.
with prosperity and
Hasta la
peace,
victoria siempre.
till victory forever.
Felicidades.
Congratulations.
Imposición de condecoraciones a los patriotas que de manera sobresaliente se han destacado con el cumplimiento del deber en la aviación militar bolivariana. Hoy reciben la medalla Legión al Mérito Aeronáutico y Cruz de la Aviación. Impone el ciudadano general en jefe Vladimir Padrino López, vicepresidente sectorial de Defensa y Soberanía y ministro del Poder Popular para la Defensa. Le acompaña el ciudadano general en jefe Domingo Antonio Hernández Lares, comandante estratégico operacional, y el ciudadano mayor general Lenín Lorenzo Ramírez Villasmil, comandante general de la Aviación Militar Bolivariana. Recibe